To anyone who's joining, just waiting for a few more people to jump in, but we're doing some free tarot readings today, just one card messages. Thank you for the like. So if you've got a specific question, pop it in the chat, or if you just like a general reading. Hey to anyone who's joining, like I say, we're just doing some free tarot card readings today. Just gone live, so waiting for a few more people to come in. But oh, hey Janavi, I'm well. Hi Sasha. I hope you're having a good day, Janavi. Or is it evening where you are, I think? Let me know your question, Janavi, if you have one, if you like a card today. I'll start with Sasha, though, just because you've put your question there. So what's Kajan's Glover feelings about... Oh, so I don't do pregnancy questions, health or legal, Sasha, just so you know. I'm thinking what's best. So I'm an energy reader, so I can look at just the current energies between you and this and your person. Yeah, sure thing. Glover's feelings towards Sasha, please, Spirit. Current feelings towards Sasha. Seven of Voices. So this card is really... It can come with the message about... I don't know if there's been some dishonesty. It's fine, Sasha, of course. Some readers do pregnancy. And I didn't state that. So the Seven of Voices it comes with a kind of trickster energy. So it is needing to be... I don't know if there has been some dishonesty in this connection at some point, if that still lingers. It's about someone sort of trying to get away with something. This could be you, this could be them. I'm just going to pull for one more message for a bit of clarity with that. Now, the 10 of Inspiration, it is about wanting to end the struggles in this connection as well. So if you've had difficulties, the 10 of Inspiration is about laying burdens down and starting afresh. So beginning a new chapter, maybe leaving this dishonesty kind of energy behind and starting again. That kind of something that's been a struggle. So they do feel or are edging towards that. Their current energy at the minute is wanting to put that burden down, maybe begin a new way of being between you and them, Sasha. Let me know if there's been some of that trickster energy, but that's what Spirit is showing me. That's what they've brought through. Hi, Ivo. Made it to the live. That's great. Janavi, energy check-in on Akshay's current state of mind. This is the same guy I asked question. Yes, I remember. Janavi, remind me, is it a third-party situation? Yeah, I remember. So their current state of mind, let's just do an energy check-in. What's happening for them? Current state of mind, what's going on for him? Stronger energy than what we've had in the past, Janavi. Because I know we've seen his energy has always come through as being a bit overwhelmed and kind of depressed about the situation, kind of reaching the end of his tether. Now, the Muse of Voices is a king energy, and it's about getting control of the situation. So maybe he's beginning to, it's about as well, like the Swords energy is about cutting through the nonsense in a way, cutting through the complexities and getting connected to his truth. So I feel like he's feeling stronger and he's feeling more determined. He could be actually already taking these actions of this king energy, which is about speaking your truth. It can come across as maybe even being quite harsh. So maybe saying hard truths, things that he's shied away from before, yeah. But kind of having things out and standing up for himself in a situation. But so yeah, I feel him, like I say, feeling stronger and speaking his truth more, or certainly edging towards that. Yeah, exactly. Finally making up his mind. And king energy is all about, leveling up, standing up. We see this person here who is more walking the talk, is what I'm hearing, and moving forward on their path. We see this path laid out, which leads towards the gateway of change, and then walking towards that. So I do actually see Janavi like a shift in his energy right now, and overseeing him in, like you say, more of a kind of weaker energy previously. Ivo, do you have a question? Obviously, if you just want to listen and be here, that's totally cool. But if you do want a question, please let me know. If you just want a card, just general message. Or Janavi, if you want. Yeah, sure. Next actions. Let's see. What comes after the King of Voices? What are the next actions? Please, Spirit. Oh, hey, Danny baby. Morning. Major Arcana, Janavi. Much more promising energy coming through. The Fool is about taking a risk, taking a leap of faith. So doing something that scares them, Janavi. So is this cutting this tie finally with this person that, is not good for their energy, see this person here walking towards, it's like that kind of jumping off a cliff kind of feeling. So next actions is taking a risk, taking a leap of faith. It's connected to that speaking their truth. Maybe it's tied up in having that difficult conversation, something that they've shied away from and they've not been brave enough to do. This could be as out there as like cutting this tie finally, Janavi, or it could be about certainly moving in that direction, about being brave, doing something brave, like sitting down and having that difficult conversation with this person and speaking their truth. So again, it's that continuation of being in a stronger position, finally taking a risk, finally maybe making that break, finally having that difficult conversation. So that is really positive to see, isn't it? Much stronger energies than what we've seen in the past. I will work through everyone's questions, absolutely. So you're welcome, Janavi. By all means, pop another one in if you want to, and I'll just gonna do everyone in order so it's fair, guys. Hey Danny baby, I hope you're well. If you've got a question, pop it in the chat. I will move on to hi Manor and Shift team. I will get to your questions now. So Manor, this is for you. Does Habeb think about me? So I don't do yes no questions, but I do energy reading. So I'll do an energy check-in between you and Habeb. Manor, okay? What are Habeb's feelings about Manor? Oh, wow. So I don't know about your situation with this person, Manor, but the Lovers card has come through, which Major Arcana. It's about a strong connection. So this would be an indication that, if there was going to be a yes, are they thinking about you, then that would be a yes to me. Show these two people here. There is the blessing of this flower, of this blossom. So these feelings of love. So I don't know what your connection is, if this is a past lover, if this is something just an attraction beginning, but there is a potential here definitely for a union and a strong connection with this Lovers card coming through. Obviously the Lovers card can apply to many different situations, but when we are looking in love, I always see this as just a very promising card and an acknowledgement that there is a strong connection that already exists very much, or is that there's a big potential here. So if you're feeling that attraction, it is reciprocated, I would say. Shift team. So general reading, absolutely. Thanks everyone for your questions. I will get to everyone. I'll just work through them in order. So Shift team, this is for you. General reading. Message for Rube, please. Message for Rube Spirit. If you could give me a like and a follow, guys, I would really appreciate that. Just to subscribe so you know when I'm going live. If you want a private reading, link is in the description, also in my bio as well. So this is for Rube. 9 of Voices. This is a message about if there is some kind of anxiety around you at the minute, Rube. Is there something that is keeping you up at night? This is a card about worries, fears, kind of being in our head, like our energy being stuck in our head. So if you have a tendency to overthink, or it could just be a specific scenario that is causing you a lot of worry and stress. But with this card comes a reassurance that this is unfounded. So these fears it is in your head in a way, and it can be so it's about looking at things that just in a very clear way, that spirit comes to reassure you that this is unfounded, but also maybe to look at things that can help with anxiety, like if it's meditation, exercise, self-care in some ways, to try to manage these feelings of anxiety, like I say, around a specific situation, or if it could just be general, something about who you are, if you have a tendency to overthink. And spirit's encouraging you that these are unfounded, and try, I know it's easier said than done, to not give your energy to those worries and fears. Hope that resonated. Rube, Danny baby, I will get to everyone, guys, as well. Like I say, I'm just working through everyone's questions. Really appreciate you all being here. Danny baby, Richard, next actions are towards me. His energy is very strong again. I get waves of missing him that makes me feel so, I don't know, soft. Yeah. Let's have a look at Richard. Current energies. When you say his energy is very strong again, does that mean like within you, like thinking of him a lot? Thanks, Ivo. Appreciate that. Rashad's next actions. Let's have a look. Two of Voices, Rashad's current energy, right? So he's angsting over a choice, a decision. Two of Voices is about being stuck in your head. Can we see this crossroads here? So an option of two paths. So this can be about reaching out. Just tell me remind me, Danny Baby, if you're in if no contact situation, of why. I just want to know why this has come through. But this is his energy come through about being still stuck in this kind of indecisive energy, which is causing him suffering in some ways. It's like he needs to make a decision and move forward in some way. Just going to ask a bit more for clarification. Transformative death card, you see, it's about, this isn't a bad omen like lots of people might think or feel. It's actually just a card of transformation, a big transformation really within Rashad that I'm seeing. So something is going on a deeper level. Maybe this decision that lingers about what he does next will be very will shape him in some ways about who he becomes, because the death is about shedding an old skin, leaving behind our old selves, emerging as something new. No problem, let me know. I hope you didn't miss that, Danny, because we've got the Two of Voices. Just a quick recap, that it's stuck in indecision. His energy is still, so he's still trapped in that indecisive, stuck. Yeah, I know what you mean by that. I do know. So he's still connected to you. Is there another person in the picture here? Is the indecision, is it returning to you or someone else? That could be the question. That could be the indecision that he's facing. What he does do, it's not telling me what he will decide, because it's just current energies that I can look into. But there is kind of a deep transformation going on for him here as well with Rashad, that he is shedding an old skin and can emerge as with this new energy. Transformation is going on from on a deeper level, but what I see on the surface is him angsting, being stuck in his head and not being able to choose a path. Things will get easier for him when he just needs to make a leap one way or the other. I'm just going to move on to the next person, Danny Baby, but I can circle back round maybe. Mary, are you still here? I hope so. Can you tell me what his energy is around me? There was a crisis of energies 5 years ago and it won't leave. Can you just clarify a bit more, Mary? So there was someone, is this a love connection? Okay, Mary. So is this, so you had a crisis of energies? That's okay, your divorce. Do you want me to look at your ex? Tell me what you'd like me to pull a card for. Do you want me to look what's just for you, what's coming through next, or I can look at your ex? Just clarify for me. I'm just going to pull a card, Mary, because I'm not sure your specific question, but I'm just going to let Spirit answer that, yeah? What does Mary need to hear? I'm not sure what you mean by crossing of energies, Mary. Do you want me to look at your ex? You're welcome, Danny. Oh, but you found out. Message for Mary, please, Spirit. Message for Mary. That's a lot of questions there, Mary. So I'm not really sure, like, say what your specific question is. So I'm just going to pull a card, see what Spirit wants you to hear. So the Muse of Voices, this is in the traditional deck. This is the King of Swords. So this is about getting to the heart of a matter and taking control in many ways. So the King of Swords is someone who is committed to the truth, and sometimes their energy can come across as quite harsh, but that isn't their intention, is not in any way to hurt others. It's just that their commitment to the truth is really what drives them to say what they want to get to the truth and to the heart of the matter. And with it being king energy, so this is, I believe this is you, Mary, here, who's walking on a path. Like we saw this card, I don't know if it's on this live actually or other, about walking. Yeah, it was just earlier, wasn't it? Walking towards a gateway of leveling up and somehow as well, but needing to stay strong to your truth, needing to stay boundaried as well, and leveling up in some ways. Maybe if you are looking to outside sources or other people to kind of confirm what is real and what is your truth, it's really, this card comes in to say that you need to commit to your truth. Don't let others, gaslight you or mess with that kind of energy. Like, what happened, what the next step needs to happen, and kind of leveling up in that way, bringing that king energy, being a leader of sorts in your own life is what I'm seeing. But if I feel like maybe you are swayed or pulled in different directions by people's energy, and you really need to just commit to your truth and know that that is real and not be swayed by others, and being boundaried in that as well. So I hope that resonated. Let me just see who's next. Just gonna go back. Askanja. So Dolly, are you still here? Dolly, hi, hello. Yes, absolutely. I'm just working through everyone. Hello, so I will get to you. I'm glad that helped, Mary. I'm glad that resonated. Hey, Dolly. So I know you wanted to look at future energies. Yes, I know you said your birthday's coming up as well. So I'll do what energy is coming through for you. What energy is coming up for Dolly, please, Spirit? What energy is coming through for Dolly? Ah, amazing. Beautiful card, Dolly. Ten of Materials. This is the card of success. It's one of the most positive cards in the deck. So it's about finances improving, but it's also, this Ten of Materials is about, yes, Danny, you can ask another question. I'll just rotate round, like I said. So Dolly, this is about, having the dream, really not giving up on what your dream is as well, Dolly. So, this is about having it all and not limiting yourself. So, some people's dream might be having a family, having the job, the dream house, that isn't for everyone. That's not everyone's dream. But just say if we were going from, a sort of cliche kind of thing, then this is possible. It's saying that all is coming. That is the message with this card. All is coming. We see a family here, so a strong connection that is there. You may already feel that, Dolly, that strong support system, but it's almost like that will just keep expanding as well. So your spiritual family, um, again, financial growth, just it would be materials in the traditional deck. This is coins, pentacles energy. So a lot of stability. Just keep putting in the work that I see that you're already doing, Dolly. So you're on the right path. But just continue putting that effort, keep at it on that road, and you will be rewarded. Success is coming. So really beautiful card to see. Very positive omen there. Let me just see. Ivo, I believe you were next. May I have an energy reading pertaining to being blessed with a secure job? Been trying daily for a bit, confused as to why not yet. Yes, absolutely. The job market is horrific. Cool. I'm glad you're still here, Ivo. So let's have a look at career, yeah? Job. No problem, Dolly. Really, yeah, it's amazing to hear. Beautiful, beautiful card. Right, Ivo, this is for you around job, money, security, all of that for Ivo, please. News is coming in, Ivo, so positive news. So if you've been wondering what's that block, what's that change, the Knight of Voices is communication, a message. Look how positive this is, this beautiful yellow glow, it's like, when the sun comes out from behind the clouds. So if you've been feeling a lot of stress, a lot of, let's say, worry, as the energy has been stagnant, the Knight of Voices, this is represented by swords, which, let's say, is communication, but it's like the energy picks up. See this horse flying in, it's like fast moving energy. So I believe this is news and an opportunity that you have been waiting for. This is the promise of that good news coming in, communication. So if you've been putting in applications, say job applications, then this is a response. It's an opportunity of sorts. And then I do see that shift of energy. It really is like the sun coming out from behind the clouds, and it's like you can breathe again, like taking a breath. Yeah, ready to work. Exactly. I know that feeling, Ivo. It is really challenging when you're just ready to go and it's not happening. But this is taking flight, like you say, finally being able to take a breath and get that news that you've been waiting for. Right, let's just see who is next. Everyone can ask another question if you want. It's not a limit of one question. If you're happy to wait, I'm just working through everyone in order. Violet Rose. Hi, Violet Rose. I believe that you are next. And then Danny Baby. Yeah, not breathing easy for a bit now. I felt that physically. Yeah, Ivo, it was like an intake of breath. So Violet, this is for you. I would like to ask a question. Will I get the private special education teaching job that I had a short phone interview? I have missed hello. Let me just do hello. Sorry, she was first. So, or he or she. Sorry, I don't know. And then I'll do Violet. Sorry, Violet as well. Just to clarify, because thank you, patience, guys. I don't do yes no questions. So, I know you've sort of asked a very specific question there. I can just look at the energy if you want, but what I'd probably do is like look more at what's coming up in career and job coming through. But I can look at specifically that energy. Maybe that's the most useful. Hello, do you just want a general reading? I think you just wanted a message. Yeah, that works too. Cool. Hello, do you just want a general? I think you did. Yeah, cool. Oh, all the cards want to come out. Oh, there we go. I'm going to take this one. Hello. 3 materials. So this is about, to get the outcome that you want, hello, it's about needing to work with others in some way. So this is about teamwork. So I don't know if you've experienced conflict somewhere. This can be at work, this could be in a family, relationship, whatever applies. But it's about needing to work with others, not isolate yourself, but reach out, lean on others, work with them in order to get the best outcome. So I don't know what's at the forefront of your mind or on your heart, hello, at the minute. Is it, what's the goal? What's the top of this? What's the top of this tower? Is it money? Is it success? Is it career, love? Somehow it can be about saying yes to situations, getting yourself out there more. If it's about, networking even. I just want to make sure that this connects with why this has come through for you. Hello. But what's this goal that you have on your mind that's ruminating? And somehow I feel like that it's other people who are going to help you get there. If it's a relationship, for example, say it could be that you meet someone through friends. If it's at work, it's like the message really is about not doing it on your own. Don't try to go it alone. It's okay people of influence can come in and help you on this path and on this road and be an integral part of your journey and your success. So that's the message there, that others will help you get to where you want to be. Don't try and go it alone. Yeah. Hey, Gracie. Just put your message in the chat and I'll get to you. I'm just working through everyone. So Violet, this is for you. Thanks for your patience, Violet. You're welcome. Hello. So I'm going to have a look at this job for Violet Rose. What are the energies for Violet around this? Oh, there we go. An awakening, major arcana. So this is a positive omen, I would say, Violet, as well, just to being an awakening. It's I suppose this is connected to an awakening in you, I would say. So some kind of, this energy brings like a card of transformation. So if teaching as well has been like a vocation of yours in sorts, but this is an opportunity. You need to hold that vision of where you want to go, no matter what this outcome. But I would say that this opportunity, if it does come through, it will have quite a profound effect on you, opening something up within you, something connected to your life path, I would go as far as to say, because this is a major arcana. So there's some kind of soul journey that you are on. Yeah. So you were drawn, in some ways it's like, it's not just a job. There's a deeper meaning going on here. Trust that you'll be taken to the right position, the right place, Violet Rose, if you follow this feeling, this connection. So did you get good vibes from this interview as well? Like, does it resonates with this calling? That's what I would say, is like opportunities that come towards you. um, with this path. Like I say, it's not just a job. It's like a soul path, a calling, and it's connected to your spiritual journey. I don't think I could. Oh, right. Okay. Okay. So it's like it's kind of no small feat. This is it, Violet. This is what, it could be life changing for you and it could be life changing for this person. So there is the potential here. I would say it's a positive omen, and that this, I suppose, on a bigger level, it's come through from spirit that um this is a life calling. So you are on the right track as well with doing that, and it's kind of confirming that. Um it's connected to your heart chakra, I feel like, Violet. So maybe you've got a lot to give as well. You've got a lot to offer. And is connected, yeah, to your spiritual path. I hope that helped. It was kind of like quite a big message that came through there. It felt like it was connected to that job, saying that this is the potential for that, but also on a bigger level, recognizing what this work is yeah, like a soul journey, part of your spiritual path. Danny baby, you are next. Are you here, Danny? Danny. What was your question? I'm not sure if Danny's still here. Bear with me one second, guys. Hey, did you have a second question, Danny? I think you did. I just know that you were next. Just waiting through everyone in order, guys. Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to get a clear answer to that kind of question, Danny, but I know we said that we had that Two of Swords. So that was like his more indecisive energy. So that wouldn't feel like a committed relationship but let's see what comes through. Well, if he is, Danny, then it would say it's breaking down. It's on the rocks. This is his energy now. So it's a tower moment. It's a major arcana. And it's like things the stability that you are used to falling apart in many ways. So it can be about job loss, breaking downs of relationships, things that were sort of core elements of your life, of one's life. This is his energy now. But with this, the Tower card is that old energies energies that no longer serve him are moving out, are leaving the situation. And this is making way for new energy, so new people, new situations that do align with him. But this could partly why he has that indecision of like two paths, because maybe it's like, well, what is he going to do next? Because something is fallen apart that maybe he thought he was on a certain path. This tower moment's happened. It's shook things up for him, and it's kind of changed the game for him, and he's now been faced with a decision of change of where to go next. So there's nothing about a stable sort of loving relationship that I would see that's going. I would see more that at the minute his energy is that he is going through it, and it's the breakdown it's the breakdown of situations for him. But it will come out the other side, and like I say, it's actually for the best. It doesn't feel at the time when tower moments happen. Can feel pretty rough, but on the other side, it's like a job, that isn't good for you, and you lose the job, and it's awful to lose the job, but then you actually on retrospect think, I'm really glad that I got out of that situation, just for example. Okay, let's see who is next. Ivo, I know that you asked about a secure job. Don't really think of that for tarot. It wouldn't say like a location in Africa or Middle East, I don't know if you want to ask another question if you're still here. You're welcome, Danny. But there wouldn't be any way really just with that, because it's obviously from more of an energy read. I don't think I could get a clear take on a location. Have you got another question, Ivo? I know you got that Knight of Swords that we saw, which was good news. But I know you were next, so if you do have another question. And then everyone, I will get to you if you're still here. I'm just doing everyone in order so it's fair. Okay, no worries, Ivo. Thank you for being here. If you obviously change your mind, just pop in a question. Apeksha, are you still here? So I don't do yes/no questions, just with you asked is too shy, will unblock you. But I can do an energy reading if you're still here. I'm just going to wait to confirm that she is still here. If not, I'll move on. Nat, if you'll give me a shout if you're still here as well, I will pull you a card for love. Apeksha might have left. Apeksha. Hey, Nat, thanks for confirming. Okay, well, while I'm waiting for Apeksha to respond, Nat, I will do your card now. So I know you wanted, I believe you wanted love. Just check in. Guidance in love, yeah. Okay. Do you mind asking, I don't know if you want to give any more, sometimes it can be helpful. Well, it is helpful the more information that I have of why the cards come through. So if you're single, in a connection, in a situationship, in a relationship, if you feel happy sharing that. But I'll pull a message for love, please, for Nat. Ah, yes, Violet, it is so hard. Job market is dire. Thanks, Nat, that's great. Message for Nat, please, Spirit. What's coming, hey? Two of Inspiration. So I feel like this is like maybe how it's felt, that things have been, it's like this blank expanse here, that it's like there's been nothing, so you haven't felt like a connection, that spark. The Two of Inspiration is wands, but there is some kind of there is a breakthrough here, that it's like pierced this blank expanse. So maybe you felt quite closed off or numb, or just felt, when it's just like there's no one that really interests you in that way. But with this breakthrough here, can we see this circle here that breaks through to this flame and this passion? It's like what's on the other side, and there is this attraction. This person may be in your energy field already. You might resonate that you know who this is, someone who's sparked your interest, or it could be that it comes through for you, Nat Nat. But this somehow opens up something for you where you can begin to see what the future could look like of what you would want. It's like when you just think you can't imagine almost being with someone, but then when you meet, have that feeling with someone that sparks your interest, it begins to make sense again why what having that attraction and what having that connection could mean and what it could bring. Can you see how this person's focus? It's like they can begin to see a future, with someone. So if you haven't experienced that already, this could be in the near future that is coming through. Just because I'm nosy, I'm just going to ask one more. Oh, I love this card. 10 of Emotions, emotional fulfillment, Nat. Beautiful card, beautiful card. Yes, be nosy. This just, you know how we had like the 10 of Pentacles before, that's kind of about worldly success and financial success. This is really about, with it being emotions, it's emotional success. So happiness, harmony, emotional fulfillment, not giving up on wanting it all as well. But I see a connection coming through that like makes you believe that this is possible again. If you felt like that there's some kind of loss of hope, of, you know, if you've had, you know, I can imagine if you've been married for that long, and then if you've been in connections with other people that maybe it hasn't worked out, and then, you know, we can feel very disillusioned, isn't it? But this is like, this is a breakthrough. This is a breakthrough. And also, maybe if you're waiting for that connection in that time, not to give up on that, not to lower your standards. If this is something that you still really want, it is possible, and it's still out there. 10 of Wands, yeah, which is the burden, isn't it? It's the burden, the struggle. Finally being able to put it down, though. The 10 of Wands has been able to put that burden down, but it burns us out, emotionally burns us out. 2 of Inspiration is about, yeah, like a spark, and being able to, I just have to keep hearing this, it's like being able to imagine a future again. So cards of comfort, 10 of Emotions, beautiful, emotional fulfillment. Guys, have I missed anyone? I think that's everyone's question there. I think Apeksha is gone. So guys, I hope that resonated. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, did I miss you? Oh, hold on, this has gone. My screen's just gone wrong. 1 second. Ba, ba, ba. One second. Having technical issues. Oh, there we go. I'm back. No problem, Nat. You are so welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed, Violet Rose. Janavi, actually, I will do you then before I go. Sorry I missed you. Pop your question in the chat. If anyone would like a private reading, link is in my bio. Shopify, I've got all my readings listed there. Get sent via video to YouTube, and you get a text summary as well. Yeah. Let's see where that Fool, that I say that's kind of a yes/no question. So I know it has given us strong messages, Genevieve, with that Fool about, taking that risk. But let's see I want to ask Spirit, is there anything else that, please tell Genevieve what they need to know. What's his Fool, what's this risk that he's taking? Is he leaving? Just let's see what comes through. It might not give us a clear answer, Genevieve. 7 of Emotions. This is still like options, choices, indecision. This is not going to give me a clear answer with regards to him leaving. What's this Fool energy about, though? Genevieve, I'm just wondering why this Queen of Inspiration, this is like fire energy. So Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, it might be prominent in your chart. And if it's you who's come through here, as this Queen energy, it doesn't read as the other person who's involved in that, because I know that they came through as the Page of Swords last time, which was someone who is quite strategic, air energy. So I'm wondering if this is you that has come through. 7 of Emotions is still a mixed up kind of energy, though, Genevieve. It's still, this is his energy. So this is still, I would say, reading with this, with those cards that have come through, his energy is changing. But at the minute, the current energy, like, he's getting stronger. He is speaking out more, because we had the King of Swords and we had the Fool about taking a risk. But also what is lingering is this indecisive, weaker energy, which we've seen before. So maybe it's like he's not quite there yet. He's moving in that direction. But it isn't like this decisive cutting of ties that I know that you're hoping for as well. It could be your energy, the Queen of Inspiration, someone who is charismatic, dynamic, has, is a natural born kind of leader, outgoing, fire energy. So I don't know if that's you as well, Genevieve. Is that your character? Someone who's quite outgoing, people who, they're drawn to them, they're a leader, kind of take control of a situation. Just wondering why this has come through. I don't know if you're still here to confirm. I'm coming off live soon there, so I hope you get this message, Genevieve. Yeah, you're welcome. So I see change, Genevieve, like we've said. I see the change that you've been hoping for, but there's still this mixed up energy here that is in the mix there with him. I know it's not what you want to see, but okay. I think that's everyone now. But thank you so much for being here. Love and light.